Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am filming one that has been pretty highly requested from you guys on Instagram and in my comment section, and that is to go over the apps that I've been using during my pregnancy and what I use them for. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so if you are new here or if you're watching this later than when I uploaded it, I am currently 31 weeks and 4 days pregnant. I'm having a baby girl very soon, and this is my first pregnancy. So I have a lot of apps downloaded, and as I've gone through my pregnancy, I've decided what I use, what I like to read, and then what I just don't touch. So I'm gonna go over all of those. Okay, so the first app that I use is the Ovia Pregnancy app, and I used the Ovia period tracker before, so it just made sense to me to go to the Ovia Pregnancy app and use that to track. And when I was in my first trimester, I used it to track my symptoms and how I was feeling and what I was eating. I tracked everything so hardcore. And then second trimester, third trimester, I don't track hardly anything other than my weight, sometimes my steps, and then if something crazy is happening like it did yesterday, then I will track it. But other than that, I kind of just read the day-to-day thing, and every single day I mark that I took my prenatal vitamin. Okay, so my whole screen says Baby Leavitt. I have Ovia, the bump, what to expect pregnancy app, baby center, Ovia regular, contractions, and the nursing app. So I'm gonna go through all of these. So Ovia Pregnancy, I use and check every single day. And I've customized it to be what I need. So one of my favorite things about this app is that you can see what size their hand and foot are right now as of the day that you're filming it, or as of the day that you're looking, how big they are, and you can choose a different theme or colors, and then it tells you all about it, so you can then read about the week that you just hit and everything. So it's super awesome. I love the Ovia app. It's definitely my favorite to use, and I'm just used to it. The next app that I use the most is the Bump app, and I use this one for stories and kind of what to expect and those kinds of things. So same thing for this one. It shows you the size of the baby, completely randomized to asparagus or foam finger. None of those make sense. Those are not even close to the same size, but somehow different apps think different things. But what I do really like is that it gives you 4 daily stories to read, at least mine does, and it says what I wish I knew about breastfeeding, what's colostrum, things about twins, heartburn, and yesterday it told me about losing your mucus plug. The day before it talked about what preterm labor was, which is something I've been not struggling with, but I've had a lot of early labor signs, and it could just be me. It's my first baby. I'm not really sure what's happening. It could be normal for my body, but I've had to call my doctor a couple times, which those are in vlogs if you're interested about that. But they're always right on. The stories that it's having me read are very similarly correlated to what's happening to me right then, which makes me feel normal, that it's okay, well, I'm 31 weeks and this is the story it's offering for me to read today, so it's got to be kind of normal, right? So I really like the Bump for that. I don't really use it for how big is Baby Leavitt or anything like that. What to expect, I downloaded because, the book, What to Expect When You're Expecting, all that kind of stuff. I downloaded it, and honestly, I think I've opened it 5 times maybe. It talks, again, coconut, coconut, foam finger, and asparagus. Those aren't even the same thing at all. The baby was as big as a coconut week 20, week 25 or something. It's just bonkers. So anyways, I don't love using this. However, it does have good info if this is the app you choose, and it has good stories to read, and you can talk to other women on here too. So I guess it's kind of up to you. I don't use this app. I do have it, but I don't use it. Same with Baby Center. I think I've opened this probably 5 times total. It sends me an email every week when I start a new week, and honestly, it's just the same thing as all the other ones, except for Baby Center and What to Expect are teamed up with other people, it seems like. So they always have ads and stuff on here of how to start a registry through Baby List or Toys R Us or things like that. So I don't really use them, but whatever. Ovia obviously was my pre-pregnancy app that I used. It was the Ovia Fertility, and I tracked everything and all that stuff. I love it. I highly recommend the Ovia app. Then we're getting into two that I shouldn't be using yet. Contractions I have used to time like Braxton Hicks contractions just because I'm curious. And I love it because you can turn on prompts and it'll tell you like, so here's what you can do. It'll ask the intensity and then it'll show you recommendations. So like if you have 5 contractions within 5 minutes of each other, it's like, hey, we recommend you call your doctor. And like my water broke, or it's super intense, like they're all very, very strong and they're 3 minutes apart. It'll say, we recommend you go to the hospital, like call your doctor and go to the hospital. Obviously we're not like medical professionals and you're just timing it yourself, but that's what we recommend, which as a first-time mom is awesome. I watched a ton of videos of people who use this and I like it because it had that, because I have no idea. Like, yeah, my doctor will tell me when your contractions are this far apart and they feel like this, then come in or whatever, but having something else prompt me and be like, okay, now's probably a good time to just call and see, gives me some peace of mind to be like, okay, I'm not crazy, I'm just gonna call. So I really like that. And then baby nursing, my friend sent to me. She has a 4-month-old right now, so she's my best friend, and she will have a 6-month-old when I have my baby. So like if we end up living near each other still when they go to school, they'll probably be in the same grade, and like it's just so crazy to me. It's so awesome, it's so exciting. But she is currently still nursing, obviously, so she sent me this and said I wish I would have downloaded it like the day that we brought her home or even before, so I was familiar with it because it's great. I haven't created a baby yet or anything, but you like put in your baby's name and then it tells you, you like set a timer and it tells you how long you fed on this side, how long you fed on that side, which side to use, all that kind of stuff, and you like time it throughout the night and the days and all that stuff, and it tracks it all for you. And she says it's a total lifesaver. I want to wait until I have the baby to like create the baby. I don't know, like it's just something I'm looking forward to, so I'm gonna wait till we're in the hospital and like I need to distract myself and then I'll use it. But other than that, those are all of the apps that I use. I really only use those first 2 right now, and then I plan on obviously using the contractions app and the baby nursing app afterwards. But for right now, Ovia and the Bump are like my go-tos. I love them. They were such a lifesaver in the TTC process as well as just like the beginning stages, because I got to track everything that I wanted to at the very beginning, and now that I'm farther along, I just track if I take my prenatal and then like if anything crazy like Braxton Hicks contractions or anything happens, so that I note it and I can tell my doctor. But it's not a super crazy app, it's just very easy to use and I really, really like them. So I hope this video helped some of you guys, and I hope for those of you who requested, it was what you were hoping for. I'm sorry if I don't use a ton of crazy apps. That just honestly isn't me, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed so you can see baby girl when she comes, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.